Eduardo senses many eyes following him as dusk approaches. Eduardo misses Madeline and her warm embrace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that, and the audio was definitely provided to us by David Attenborough, Sir David Attenborough, who I respect a lot. He is the best nature documentary narrator I know, and his voice can soothe any single tormented soul. So no, it was actually provided to us by Applets on Fiverr. In fact, he is so good that we are most likely going to go to him for any future work. We might even have him narrate a big chunk of the story if our writing is good enough. We're not sure. So yeah, hi, this is John, and this is week 56 of .dreams devlog. So we want to start 2020 strong. We want to throw away some things that are we probably think not so good. Alan, actually my brother, told me that if our videos start out differently every single time from the beginning, might see a little bit more retention rate for people to watch our stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We did it this time. This week was also very productive. So I'm gonna start by day, but not by importance, okay? So Monday we did a day-night screen for Matt. Matt is working on the trailer. He's finishing it up, and he needed a background and a video for a background. So I recorded something. I made something. It took a long time, but because of that, we got to see a lot of bugs of the day-night cycle that we had. So you guys get to see some of it here. And thanks to Matt, we actually got to fix most of the stuff, so I'm really, really grateful for him. He always wants weird things. That makes it very, very helpful for us to find bugs. We also made a snow mountain. This is for the trailer, but I liked it so much, I'm going to put it here so you guys get to see it. It is Eduardo struggling up a snowy mountain. Dhruv actually was the one who came up with this idea, and of course, I think he has a very imaginative mind, and he's working on developing it. Tuesday, Dhruv finished cooking. And you guys can see it. Eduardo chucks this food into the pot when he's cooking. And also, I, John Wang, finished all 100 drawings that I promised my whole team and my family that I was going to do. So yes, we are done with 100 drawings, and we are going to make the card game. I finished it on the last day of the year, which was the deadline, and regardless, I did it. And in fact, I was on such a drawing high, I also drew a couple more NPCs that Drew needed. And of course, that night was New Year's, so we went to my sister's friend's place, and we got to chill and relax for a couple minutes. But honestly, we're like also old that at this point, by the time it hits 12, we're like yay, and then we all went to bed. Wednesday, we reorganized a lot of maps. So for the demo, there's a lot of clarity issues that we found. So I added banners to tell people where to go a little bit more, but I'm not sure if that's enough. We'll have to see. There are a couple things I'm not sure, but like I said, we're working on it. And Dhruv also finished the inn, so you'll actually get to talk to a innkeeper. I might have to draw something new for that, and he will give you a key to a room, and you actually get to sleep. And when you're sleeping, you recover all your health, and it moves to the next day's 8 a.m. So it's important because time is very, very important in Brave Eduardo. There are events and quests and a lot of things that happen by time, and also 8 a.m. is the first time you get to eat, which is breakfast. So sleeping is good. It's just a little bit pricey. It's 400, and I don't know how Dhruv is calculating it, but sleeping in an inn is a good way and sure way to recover all your health. That is Wednesday. So Thursday, I placed in all the NPCs and added a couple more things for Lloyd. So Lloyd now has an introduction as well as Madeline. We're probably going to do that for most of the big NPC players, big bears that you guys will see. And of course, NPCs are placed everywhere to add a lot more lively life to the world. I think we've drawn them before, and now we're actually going to finally place them. A lot of these general NPCs are also going to be the ones that give you quests. So that's what we're hoping to do within the next 2 days. Once the main demo is done, we're going to start adding content. And if everything works out, that is what we are going to do for the next 6 months. That's Thursday. Friday was a long... I worked a lot on Friday. I had to add in the old city. So if you guys know, and people who have followed us for a while, the Wharf City didn't look like what it looks like now. So I I didn't want to throw away the old one, and then Dhruv just suggested that we repurpose it for another map. So I made a old city, and I was designing the whole thing, and it's gonna be filled with spids and enemies and a lot of narrow alleyways and all that stuff. You guys will see it's kind of like a war zone, but it's not really a war zone. Spids are just attacking everybody there. Yeah, that's and we're gonna try to use the lever mechanic a little bit more. I also added a mansion, which is gonna be a big side quest that we were working on. You guys saw the burning mansion from last week, and hopefully it doesn't link to anything else. But yeah, you guys will get to play through it when you guys do get there. And several variations of the narrow alleyway. So this map, Dhruv wanted a lot of the maps to have forks. So this old city map is actually going to be very, very complicated to navigate around and all that stuff. So we want to encourage people to go around, but also feels like there's danger lurking everywhere. So yeah, that's generally it. Finished all 100. Had great New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody, you guys too. And got the voice acting. I think these are the main highlights. And trailer is being worked on. Rest assured, it will come soon. Matt takes he spent a lot of effort and time on making music. So usually every time, the longer it takes, the better it gets. So I'm excited, just as you guys are, and we'll definitely let you guys know when the trailer is done. So yeah. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week, and Happy New Year again. Let me know if you guys have any New Year's resolution that we should know, or just let us know in the comments below. We need more interaction. Like, subscribe, and if you guys comment, it really helps us with the algorithm. So we'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.